Hi guys, it's Claire, and today I'm going to be talking about when you should share your book with your friends. This is a very interesting question, and I think it's kind of a complicated one because on one hand, you really want to share your book with your friends and have them tell you how much they like it and make you feel really positive about it. But on the other side, if you share it too early, someone could just crush your positivity and your creativity by this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, all in the first draft, and your book isn't even ready for that kind of criticism and editing. So I think that you need to be aware of what phase your book is in when you're sharing it with someone, and how much you actually want constructive criticism and how much you actually want just someone to motivate you to help you finish your project. I would say if you're talking about sharing it while you're writing the first draft, I don't exactly recommend this, but I don't think it's a bad thing either. If you want to share your book as you're writing it because you want some motivation, maybe some suggestions from a friend, only share this in this stage with someone you know really, really well, someone who's going to be very positive, who's going to help you be motivated and make you want to continue writing. You cannot share a project that you're in the middle of writing still with someone who's going to take out the red pen and start correcting your grammar and your spelling and your plot holes. The first draft is not a place for that. Maybe the third draft or the fourth draft, but in the first draft you just need to finish the first draft so that you have something to work with. Do not share it with someone who's going to be very critical, even if they are being constructive. And also never share your book ever with someone who's going to be toxic, just negative. I don't like this character, I don't like that, that's stupid, why did you write that in there? Never share your book with someone like that. Whenever you publish it, you're going to have plenty of people like that just sending you hate and I hate this book, why did you ever write it? So don't intentionally share your book with someone like that because that's just a bad idea. If you're talking about you just finished your first draft and you want to share it with someone to get their feedback on the story and what they think and maybe some things that could change overall, still don't share it with someone who's going to be super critical. Share it with someone who's going to be very constructive and only talk about the plot. In general, you don't need to worry about any little details like wording or typos or grammar. Still in this phase, you don't need to worry about that right now. So share it with someone who's going to be very constructive and helpful and will tell you what they do like about your book so that you'll still be motivated to write it. You'll still be motivated to start editing it, because editing is actually the hardest part, not writing. Editing is where you actually have to slog through all those pages that you wrote for no reason and trying to pick little gems of actual plot and writing that you want to keep. I think in the second or third draft is when you can start sharing it with people who are going to be a little bit more critical and less wow, this is such a great book, I love all the characters, and actually start critiquing your plot and plot holes and characters and things that don't make sense, because you do need criticism to make sure that your book will actually be good. I think definitely the second and third draft will be fine to share with more critical people and get their thoughts on it. I think that would be fine. Just overall, remember that if your book is in the little baby stages, you need to be careful about who you share it to, because people who are super negative will affect you. They will make you feel really bad about your book. They'll make you not want to write it. They'll make you unmotivated to edit it, which is you really need to focus on editing after the first draft. So just make sure you're careful who you share it to. Friends are fine to share it to. I think it's amazing if you have friends that you can share it to. Just make sure you know what stage your novel is in before you start sharing it with a bunch of people. I think if you're having trouble with deciding whether you should take a certain critique or not on a character or a plot point, I think you should share it with several people and do you agree that this is a problem, or do you think that this is fine? Get lots of opinions on a thing before you decide to change it based on an opinion. So yeah, that's my tips for when you should share your book with your friends. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe if you like this sort of story, plot and movies, TV shows, video games content. I just basically focus on story on my channel, so if you like that, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you later.